Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. I'm wearing a Korean woman's face on the front of my shirt. It's a Cheryong from ITZY. She has very fair skin, a gray body, and a cute face. I know nothing about her talent, but when it comes to visuals, you don't need Viagra. Yeah, so basically, she's not your average American woman. Listen, yesterday was my birthday. Um, I actually don't know how old I am, which is sad. But anyway, today is June 19th, or as leftists would say, it's Juneteenth. Apparently, it's some black holiday, so that's why you can't pronounce June 19th correctly. Yeah, so it's Juneteenth. It's the day where when you go to KFC, you get a bucket for free. Anyway, it's Juneteenth. You guys know about this day, right? You can get a slave today. I'm not kidding. No, I'm not talking about the electronic version. I'm talking about like a real slave. You can get a slave today. Now the peak places to get slaves are Syria. You can get slaves in Syria. You can get slaves in Romania. And if you're near our open border, you get some slaves there too. It's Juneteenth. Special day, folks. Discounts on all the slaves. Some of them are used for work. Some of them are used for other things. But I consider that work too. Juneteenth is the day that someone made up and said some slaves were freed. Hey, anything to get, the POC vote. When I think of Juneteenth, I think of 80-year-old senators, 80-year-old white senators wearing BLM shirts, kneeling for some reason, and then saying, "Today is a great day. Vote for us blacks." Ah man, seriously, like I'm gonna go out today and celebrate Juneteenth. You know. So where's the ride start? Juneteenth. No. Okay. Anyway, no, but Juneteenth does have some real historical properties. Today, you can it's actually a good day to perform a witchcraft. You can summon a pimp. No, I'm being serious. You can summon a pimp today. All you need, yeah, you have to draw like a circle, but you don't do a pentagram circle. You you draw a Cadillac symbol inside the circle. Okay, and then on each point of the Cadillac symbol, you put a chicken wing, and in the middle you put a 40. And now what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to sacrifice a watermelon. I know, but here's the thing. I know a lot of you can't afford watermelons, so you can substitute with lime or cherry Jello. It's Juneteenth, everybody. Can't wait to dust off my FUBU and my cross colors and the Jordans I stole from the guy at the bus stop. It's Juneteenth. Yeah, so like I remember last year. I remember last year's Juneteenth. I celebrated by uh, by dropping my mixtape, and I started my SoundCloud rap career. It didn't go too well because like when I rap, people actually understand what I'm saying. So I lost my target audience because my target audience was black people. Anyway, Juneteenth. So like, what do you do on days like today? Because it's a national holiday, right? Or what's it? Was it a federal holiday? Because it's federal, right? Because most of the people that are gonna celebrate this are in like federal prisons, right? Isn't it like Juneteenth is about the 13%, 50%, right? Isn't that what Juneteenth? I don't know. I'm getting my days mixed up, or like maybe I'm just making up a holiday. Like, is this the holiday where every store is closed or every store is open? Because like if it's a holiday, it means they're not gonna riot. Like they're gonna take a day off. So I think today CVS might actually not have any incidents. You know, Target might not lose any merch today. Granted, people aren't going to Target. They're too busy selling tranny pads to kids. I think on Juneteenth, every fast food joint becomes a KFC. I think so. I don't know, cause like you know, this is the the day that they freed slaves. I have no idea. I think Juneteenth is a made up holiday. I mean, if you know your history, and for those of you who listen to this podcast on a regular basis, you know that I know my history of well, on certain topics, like porn stars. I definitely know my porn history. Definitely. So in honor of Juneteenth, I'll watch some interracial porn. Yeah, I can't make the full commitment and watch Ebony. I just can't. Listen, I just cured my erectile dysfunction. I don't want to relapse. Not on Juneteenth of all days. I mean, this is Juneteenth, very special day. So, but yeah, I think in honor of Juneteenth, I'll watch some interracial porn. Um, I will definitely um, see. I want to go to Popeyes though. I don't want to go to see like Popeyes to me represents the black struggle. Okay, Popeyes to me represents that lone black slave on the boat who fought back. You know, KFC is a sellout chicken. Uncle Tom eats at KFC. I ain't no Uncle Tom. Anyway, have you ever had a taste test, like a side by side of KFC and Popeyes? Here's the thing. Popeyes has a better name. See, what they did was they found some guy standing on the corner, and his nickname was Popeye, and he was a very popular guy in the neighborhood. And so they're like, well, that sounds more welcoming to the Negra. So why don't we name a chicken place after Someone all the blacks know. Popeyes. Uh, as far as I know, he was the a prolific crack dealer from I believe it was in 1968 through 74, and he retired on top actually. Loved in the community, loved. Like in the reason why he was loved, he used pure baking soda, like the name brand, the Arm& and Hammer baking soda. He didn't use he didn't use the white box with the blue letters that said baking soda. He used like I'm talking top notch orange box red letters baking soda, Arm& and Hammer. Okay, he used cocaine straight from Mexico. Local shit. It didn't have to take a boat here. It just came through a tunnel. Good old Popeye, you know. And he got that nickname because he lifted weights, so his forearms were kind of big, but not like comical big like the real Popeye, like the cartoon Popeye. But his forearms were just bigger than the average man's forearms. And in the hood, a man with nice form stands out. I'm just saying. So, but that's a little Black History on Juneteenth. A lot of you didn't know that, mostly because I just made it up. It's Juneteenth. Got to celebrate it the right way. You know, I'm doing my part. I'm definitely doing my part. I have I made plans of where I'm gonna hit on a white woman. You know, definitely, definitely. I'm gonna go to go to Ralph's and complain that they don't sell chitlins. Well, I'm gonna go to the one in Culver City because it has a high, mostly white, a Jewish population. So they don't have chitlins there. So I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna wear my Afro wig because I would never actually have a real Afro. I mean, come on. I want to be, employable. How come I can't get a job? Well, it's probably because you look like a clown. Wear my black Afro. And I had to specify black because I think there's white Afros. I'm not sure. I know nothing about this topic. I'm just talking. Listen, it's Juneteenth. I'm gonna hit on a white woman. I'm gonna say, hey, it's Juneteenth. And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'll be like, yeah, you're right. It's Juneteenth, everybody. If you're black and you need a hotel for the night, just go to KFC, lock yourself in the restroom, and say it's Juneteenth. You can spend the night there. There are some secret benefits that just like how In and Out has a secret menu, Juneteenth has secret passwords today. Okay, there's secret places you can go, secret things you could do that only people with the Juneteenth knowledge can do today. Now I'm gonna say this: if you're black and you're celebrating Juneteenth, you better not eat Asian food. Okay, don't be a sellout, and don't eat spaghetti either. I mean, there's some things you gotta know about Juneteenth. You definitely can't eat spaghetti because like if you eat spaghetti, that's basically culture appropriation. Like you can't complain about it, but then do it. Just saying. I mean, I don't make the rules up. I'm just relaying what I know about this special day. You know, and also on Juneteenth, no one's gay. Like Pride Month stops on Juneteenth. So so for I guess for the next 24 hours, your parents like you now. Your parents aren't pissed and disappointed at you. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the 6'4" white guy with broad shoulders who looks like a linebacker, who's been on HRT for 2 months, who thinks he looks like a lady. Yeah, yeah. Stop that. It's Juneteenth. Stop being pissed at your parents. It's Juneteenth. No one's gay anymore. Men are men, women are women. It's Juneteenth. Special day. Juneteenth, I believe Juneteenth is Abraham Lincoln's birthday. Or is that the day that he died on the cross? I'm not sure. Abraham Lincoln died on the cross, right? Yeah. Okay. That's why there's a statue of him sitting on a chair in Washington, D.C. He died on the cross. And he died in the place of black people. That's why black people pray to Abraham Lincoln. And so on Juneteenth, uh, another celebration people have is they will light candles. And I mean, it has the Virgin Lincoln on it, you know? And then you say like a prayer, you go four score, you know, you do your prayer, and then like when you do that, a black angel is born, and then what happens is the angel goes goes up to heaven, and then on Juneteenth, that's the day where there's a quota, and so Jesus has to hire those black angels. That's like the biggest affirmative action day ever is Juneteenth. So it's once again it's a special day on Earth. It's a special day up in heaven. It's a special day at the slave auctions. I mean, it's just a special day all around. It's Juneteenth. You know. The other name for Juneteenth is a chicken murder day. Do you know how many chickens die on Juneteenth? Fried chicken sales go up 400%. This is the day where if you don't like chickens, like if chickens are your mortal enemy, this is your holiday. To show support for Juneteenth, the more chicken you eat, the better. And so if you can eat one whole fried chicken to yourself, you have completed the Juneteenth ritual, and you're officially a quarter black. So when they give out reparations, you actually qualify for them. So being serious, so if you want to qualify for reparations, but don't have enough DNA, dark DNA, BBC DNA. If you don't have enough of that, if you eat a whole chicken today, it does count. But the thing is, you have to take the test 2 hours after you eat the chicken because it has to show up in your blood. Okay. Anyway, I've said enough. You guys have a good one. Peace.